Well, that's one way to start the episode. 73 agility coming in here. I actually just finished alching everything that I had in my tab, and that included all the rune items I got from Slayer, as well as I think I had 800 air battle staves from before I actually started playing this account again. I don't remember when I really did those. I think that's all the battle staves I got from wyverns, or at least most of the battle staves I got from wyverns. So after this lap, we're gonna go head to the bank and check out exactly how much cash I have. The weird thing about what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to go spend all my fucking GP and buy battle staves, which is probably going to be a nightmare to do. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be crafting astrals and trying to get 59 rune crafting to be able to get double cosmics, but 19 mil cash stack right now. That is pretty incredible. But yeah, so I'm just going to go craft myself some astrals so I can try and get 59 rune crafting while I am buying battle staves at Baba Yaga until I hit the buy limit, probably. And that's going to take me forever to buy like probably nearly 3,000 battle staves, I think. And then hopefully by then I'll be 59 rune crafting so I can go make myself some cosmics. It's going to be a huge grind. What I'm going to be doing now instead of fishing when I'm AFKing is actually just cutting oak logs, because I'm going to need to get some more planks for when I'm doing construction. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Alright, so it is very late. I have spent the past several hours hopping around and buying battle staves, dealing with the buy limit, and trying to combat that by doing some rune crafting in between. Didn't work out as well as I thought it would, but I did get 2 rune crafting levels while I was doing it, so I'm at 52 now. I just finished spending my entire cash stack on battle staves, and we are up to a mighty 3,262 battle staves in the bank. We do have the orbs in here somewhere. Yeah, there. We have the unpowered orbs, so what I'm going to have to do now is actually go and get 59 rune crafting and then make double cosmics, etc, etc, etc. You guys know the deal. This took way longer than I thought it would, so that's gonna be fun to have to do this like 2 or 3 more times. So I just got 84 magic while teleporting, doing my my astral rune crafting. So a couple days have gone by this week so far, and it seems like the only thing I've really accomplished was buying some battle staves and then this. So 59 rune crafting is actually done, which is one of my main goals, and honestly it pretty much means I just rune crafted to be able to rune craft more. So I'm actually going to go and make some cosmics now. Then I have to go and make them into the orbs. Like, I already have the orbs, the unpowered orbs in my bank, but I need to go and I don't have a fucking glory on. I need to go and make sure that they are all charged, which will take a little while to do, hence why I'm making the cosmics. And then I'm going to make them into battle staves. Rinse, repeat. So something I'm not really sure if I had mentioned that I was doing over the past couple days while I was streaming was AFK woodcutting. Not really AFKing, because you can't really AFK these, but I've been cutting these 2 oak trees right here for a while. Actually just got 80 woodcutting doing it, not just now, but I'm like 50k past it. It happened while I was streaming, so I didn't record a clip of it. But 80 woodcutting from that, and we are at about 12,000 oak logs. I'm going to go collect my kingdom and turn it all to hardwoods on teaks and see if that'll get me a lot of teak logs as well. Hopefully it does, and we might have enough logs to make into planks to do construction. That's still going to take a while to make them all into planks, but it'll be nice. Alright, 60 rune crafting done. I'm just going to finish up this load of glories, which is probably about, I don't know, 12 or 15 more trips or some shit like that, I don't know. And then I'm going to start making the orbs. So it might seem weird that I'm actually doing a neck reels task at the regular neck reels. Also, I don't know why I'm wearing my DFS instead of my defender, not sure. But it might seem weird that I'm doing a neck reels task here, but the reason being is, in the future I'm actually going to need to make a lot of tele tabs. And I figured, well, also bone speech tabs, and I figured that, you know, instead of mining the soft clay, which it is pretty fast, but instead of mining it, I decided I wanted to just do this, because this seems like just an easier way to do it. It's not as boring, and it's, you know, something that I need to do anyway since it's my Slayer task. 85 magic coming in, charging air orbs. I'm actually almost done with the 3,000 air orbs that I'm working on. I crafted about 10 to 12,000 cosmic runes, and I still had tons of orbs in my bank from the wyverns thing, like I mentioned earlier. But this is kind of one of those videos that I was actually... This is kind of the reason I was scared to come back to Ironman, because I want to make weekly videos on this, but sometimes these videos are just going to be kind of short. I mean, like this week I chopped 12,000 oak logs, and I'm making orbs and alching them and doing agility. So I apologize if this video seems like a little bit boring, but this is stuff that all still does have to get done. Hey, 75 crafting coming in. It seems like these battle staves are going to get me to 77, which will be nice, but being able to make Slayer rings unboosted is actually pretty helpful for when I run out. Alright, there we go, 77 crafting. and we're almost out of battle staves now. We have about 200, maybe 300 left. Actually made about 500 extra arrow orbs, apparently. I didn't really realize, but that's fine. Red d'hide bodies, big deal. But 1750 total level is what I was actually really excited to see. I know it's not a huge accomplishment because, you know, a lot of Ironmen are 2K or even max these days, but still, considering I came back to the account pretty recently, I'm really excited to see the total level growing, and there's still so many levels that I'm going to be getting here. I mean, I'm still going to be getting 33 levels in construction at some point in the near future, so it unlocks a world for me, and that's kind of cool. Well, that's my second shield left half on this account. You know, actually kind of surprised that I haven't seen another one. I've actually had a lot of Fire Giants tasks, so that's a little weird. I'm getting pretty close to 87 attack and defense, as well as 86 Slayer. So that's pretty cool, and that's really unexpected. Alright, so 86 Slayer coming in on the Iron Man. Pretty nice. We're about to get all those other levels too. Actually getting pretty close to an HP level as well. Alright, so I got 87 defense and attack in the same kill, and we're now 112 combat. It's kind of weird how long it takes to get levels now, but when these two come in at the same time, it's really cool. And then HP is probably going to come in on the next task as well. So I swear, I get more totem pieces than ancient shards on this account, and it's like the exact opposite on my main. But this is like, I already have, I think, 5 more totems since the last video, which is pretty fucking nuts. Also, I got 95 hit points, so I thought that'd be relevant to mention. So I just finished on my 250th Slayer task and received 525 points because I took it from Indrado. So we're getting back up to 1,000 points again, which will be nice for when I do hit 87 Slayer and I need to start skipping some tasks to try to get Krakens. Alright, this should be a level right here, unless I'm mistaken. There we go, 75 agility. Nothing really comes when you get that level, but we are 1 away from being able to use the Zulrah shortcut. And I still have 1,000 battle staves left to alch, which is pretty nice, meaning I probably will get it with this batch. And I think with future batches of battle staves, since I'm gonna have to do this again, I plan on doing at least 1 more batch to try and get a little bit more GP. I think what I'm gonna do is just alch while I grab some Zamewines, since when I'm doing Zulrah I'm gonna need tons of Zamewines anyway. And we all know there's tons of bots and shit these days. If any of you guys are Ironmen, I'm sure you know it's a huge bitch to try and get them until you can kill things like Calphite Queen. So I figure I might as well just get a few doing that, like maybe a few hundred, have a few hundred ranging potions. It should last me a little while. I know that's not all gonna happen this video, but, and I'm sorry for that, I really am. This shit just takes so much time to do. And right here we are finally able to knock out one of the 9 big goals that I had set myself, and there it is, 76 agility. I'm gonna finish this lap obviously. So other things that I have left are to get 87 Slayer and a Trident, which I might be able to do next episode. Either that, or I'm going to go for the other goal, which will be 85 Crafting and a Ring of Suffering, which is something that I might start doing the next episode. Monkey Madness 2 and Construction are the other remaining goals. So there's a lot that I have to do, and I'm not entirely sure the order of how I want to go about doing it. I've mentioned a million times in this video. I'm sorry for that, but these are weekly progress videos, and this is what I managed to get done this week. I think I'm probably just going to make the push for 85 crafting first, because when I get 85 crafting, I will be able to make the Ring of Suffering and the Fury, both of which will be very, very helpful to me. And then I can move on to do Zulrah, use all the flax and things like that to continue getting my crafting up, and then eventually make the other necklaces and whatnot and create this bank pin. But give me 1 second, I'll show you guys all the spoils we got from alching our battle staves. So we did end up breaking the 30 mil cash stack, almost 31 mil, actually really close, and 185 marks of grace, which will translate quite well to a lot of stamina potions that'll be helpful in the future. I think in the next episode I'm going to knock out these clues that have been sitting in my bank for a while. Not entirely sure. But one thing before I go, first of all, thank you very much for watching. And also, if you guys aren't aware, I have been streaming on YouTube and Twitch pretty much every day. I think I have a 9 or 10 day streaming streak going on right now, which is really fucking awesome. I'm proud of myself for doing that. But if you guys aren't followed to my Twitch, there's going to be a link down in the description. And if you're not followed to my Twitter, feel free to follow that as well. Both of which would be thoroughly appreciated. And yeah, make sure you guys check out the other links that are going to be on your screen to other videos, and I will see you guys next week with another Iron Man progress video, and this Sunday with another main progress video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.